What's going on, everybody? Eric Lindquist at Stochastic here on the Odd Shepherd channel, coming to you with another edition of Lindy's Links, Likes, and Locks NBA. Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell goes a long way for me on this video, goes a long way for you. That way you become apprised whenever great content is going live here at our little neck of the YouTube woods. Hopefully, when you hear this, the Timberwolves do something good. I don't know. I literally not even looked at the game here. It started, but try not to pay attention to it because otherwise I'll get lost in it. We won't get this done, and there's only 5 games to break down. It's going to be a very quick video, so not really a whole lot to add here. Check out BetMGM. Check out the link down below. I think that's kind of it. Producer Jacob, hi, hello. Good to see you. Let's get to the picks. Our day begins in excruciating fashion to some extent. I think that's the right way of putting this one. We have the Chicago Bulls, the Detroit Pistons, but one thing that changed, you got the Chicago Bulls more than likely in after the Atlanta Hawks lost to the Charlotte Hornets. So that's a thing that happened tonight. Good times, good job, good effort. As such, we've seen this go from 9.5 to 9. I think you want to be very, very, very careful. Tread lightly. Again, late NBA. I have a lock on the card for what it's worth. Should we just hurry up and get to that? Probably be a more productive use of our time. I'll take the injury reports and stuff. I think that's probably going to be a better way to do it. I would assume questionable. That's it. Cade Cunningham, he's questionable too, but I doubt he plays. It'd be wild, wouldn't it? I'll just lean Chicago -9 and get ourselves the heck up out of here. The Knicks, the Boston Celtics up here next night. Love a play from this one because Boston is just screwing around. Look at this. Drew Holiday questionable for rest. Jaylen Brown questionable for rest. Jason Tatum questionable for rest. Kristaps Porzingis questionable with right hamstring injury management. Al Horford left big toe, and then Xavier Tillman questionable. There is no way that this Boston team is going to be a reliable source of anything. Now, here's the problem is that they have good guys off the bench. Like James Springer is a great defensive player, even though offense, it's going to be something to be desired. Why the 76ers just cut bait with him right off the bat, I don't know. Luke Cornett, we've seen him knock down a shot or two, dominate on that West Coast trip pretty recently. So, again, I like the Knicks side of this one, though, still, because you get Brunson, DiVincenzo, Anunoby, Hartenstein. That's a defensive, 4 of the 5. And then the defensive lacquer there and Jalen Brunson. He can get you all the buckets and all the land. So, Knicks at even money. Once everybody comes, somebody's sitting for the Celtics. It's just going to happen every single time from now till the end of the regular season. They have nothing to play for. They're the number 1 seed the whole way through. Give me Knicks money line, easy money for a half unit. Not going to lock it. Houston and Utah up next here. Amen Thompson. This is kind of the question mark because he's the young player that they probably want to get some more, right? I think that makes some sense. Well, I think it really makes sense now that everybody has nothing to play for in this game. Amen Thompson, I'm going to put him in around 30 minutes. I think I might ramp him up a little bit. As for you, we saw Johnny Juzang enter that starting rotation along with Luka Samanic, but Sexton already out. Collins, Clarkson, Dunn, Kessler. This is a team that has packed it in, and they're heading to Cabo, baby. But Amen Thompson, 27.5, 28.5 PRA. I expect the rookie to play a little bit more coming down to the end of the season. Oh my God, this is going to be like a 6-minute show. Oh, yeah, I should probably tell you the play, huh? Amen Thompson, double-double. Let's talk BetMGM. Friends, BetMGM first bet safety net up to $1,500. Get your bonus bets if your first bet loses down at the link below. If you have DraftKings, if you have FanDuel, add another one to the fray, friends. $1,500, make you holla. That is great. And again, great opportunity to take a big plus money shot. So do it. Only if you're 21 and over. If you have a gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. Back to the picks we go. Here we go. Well, no, it's not because they're not on the slate. Golden State taking on Portland here, friends. And I'm going to put a lean like next to this one because this is a play that did not go well the other night. But I still believe God created the universe. That's Book of Mormon. There it was. Found it. It's funny. I know Mormon people would think it's funny. So there's that. But anyway, DeAndre Ayton under 24.5 points. That thing has gotten extended in this defensive front of Draymond Green and family. They have things to play for. So there you go. Golden State, 49.7% chance of the 9 seed, but still almost 20% chance to move into that 8 or 7. I think, friends, God, this moth will not go away tonight. Under 24.5 points. It's not on my card currently. I'm hoping somehow he gets steamed up because he got steamed up the other night. That's what the Odd Shopper bet tracker is for at the bottom bar. So be paying attention to that. See where it's moving. But think this is one that if I'm looking for extra NBA action, I'd be fine firing it up because the regression is coming. And we made it to the lock favorite play of the day. The New Orleans Pelicans, the Sacramento Kings. This, friends, is a fantastic basketball game. One that, similar to the Minnesota one, has massive implications in the playoff universe. The Pelicans, 76.6% chance to get that 6th seed. It's a pretty gigantic number, but you can't be losing to Sacramento here. Sacramento, 38.5% to get that 7th seed, 38.3% to 8th seed. Just saying, it's going to be very, very competitive, very, very fun to watch. But that being said, friends, there's one guy that I'm a little bit surprised to see his usage has come down. A lot of sub 20% usage games on the resume, despite the fact that he's a really, really good shooter. And I'm saying mainly absent Brandon Ingram. That's kind of the whole point of this whole thing. I think Trey Murphy is very undervalued at open here right now. As I was working through this, updating for minutes, I think it's just clear cut that the major pieces of this rotation in a game that matters are going to play 37, 38 minutes. Like, we're going to see McCollum, Murphy, Zion, Herb Jones. All of them, I think, are live to play 36, 38, 40 minutes in this spot. And you got to ramp up a little bit of that usage. Dyson Daniels is okay. He's kind of the main guy they've been going to off the bench since he got back. Larry Nance, we've seen the center for center rotation there for him, and he is so low usage that if you get J-Val off the floor and only play 18, 19 minutes against Domantas Sabonis, that could be really useful. And obviously slowing down Sabonis, just creating that offense, that is a very important part of what the Pelicans will try to do here. But a 1-point game, 218.5 total, a little bit lower, but that's mainly because of the Pelican side. I think Trey Murphy is an absolute phenomenal play here. In fact, so much so that I loved it. Hopefully you got that explanation, but 18.5% usage on the season. This thing is going to be floating north of 20 here. He's 60.7% true shooter, 36.8% from three, which, just a little bit above average, 81% from the line across the board. Really good at getting you a bucket. So 15.5. I gotta like this one a lot, friends. Trey Murphy, your lock of the day, over 15.5. Let's get the heck up out of here. And that does it for the fastest edition ever of Lindy's Leans, Likes, and Locks NBA. You know what to do. Go to that comment section below. Let me know your favorite plays that exist on the board for this fantastic little 5-gamer we have before us. Light little NBA, little NBA course here before the playoffs. Again, we're going to have, one more Lindy's video for the NBA regular season, and that'll be it. We'll be in the premium Discord. Again, that Sunday, I'm sure I'll have something fired up in addition to MLB, so wanted to just make sure I had my bases covered, and literally, because baseball, that's going to be what I cover the next 2 days in that premium Discord, and if I find anything in NBA, I'll obviously post it, but just wanted to make sure I stayed accountable to keeping track of all those good things. Good, great, grand. No yelling on the bus. Thank you, producer Jacob. Let's get out of here. Until next time, friends, I'm Eric Lindquist. Best of luck in the NBA streets on Thursday.